This video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I've been able to spend over 6 weeks in Bangladesh. How I've been able to, all of a sudden, on the same day, fund the ticketing and basically my entire family to go from New York City all the way to Bangladesh in the same day, paying close to 10 grand for the funeral of my grandfather. And then after spending 6 weeks, also contributing to the construction of our house and our mansion that's in Bangladesh. And now I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, and this is, let's say, the 8th week. I left New York City on December 6th, and right now, as of me recording this, is February 1st. Right here is 12 a.m., 12:13. So how am I able to do this, and how am I able to live a nomadic lifestyle that is something that many people, perhaps yourself, have a dream of living? And when I first started, when I was driving taxi back in the days, and I was driving people around, hearing about their travels, looking at all the nice places they're going to, and most importantly, when they were talking about travels, I was like, I wish I could do that. I wanted to do that. And I created my first business. It was called Nomadic Lifestyle. I didn't want this YouTube channel right here, this ASM Al-Mamun, used to be called Nomadic Lifestyle. My blog, because at that time I thought to make money I needed a blog, because I invested in a $2,000 course from a guy, Stephen James, Project Life Mastery, and he was doing blogging at the time, and it was really powerful. And so I started a blog, and it was called Nomadic Lifestyle. And just looking back on it in retrospect, I just realized that I've been able to earn over I've been able to earn over 7 figures online, alhamdulillah. But with just Airbnb alone, I've been able to generate over $400,000, $450,000 in a year, which was most recent. Before that, earning multiple 6 figures in a year. And then also with affiliate marketing, just promoting other people's products and earning thousands of dollars per day, upwards of $30,000 in a day, earning multiple $100,000 months, upwards of $210,000 in a month as well. Now that's all a result of me understanding that I need to figure out a way to earn money without having to trade my time. And that's what you need to do, is you need to figure out a way to earn money without trading your time for that money. And so the only ways you can do that is through leverage. And leverage comes in different forms. So one of the forms of leverage is you're leveraging other people. Okay, so if you have people, employees, then you're leveraging them, right? But for that, you don't necessarily need money to leverage other people. You can just have authority, or you can have a certain status when you're able to leverage other people. And it's not in a bad way. It's just what it is. It's how you're able to leverage other people. For example, in Bangladesh, I could drive the car myself, or we could have a driver. Now the driver is driving that allows me to do other things, like maybe work on my phone or go to sleep on the road, because it's 2.5 hours and it takes forever to go from point A to point B. And now I've leveraged another person to buy back my time, right? So that's one way of leveraging. Other way of leveraging is systems. And nowadays with AI, it becomes even more powerful, where we don't have to spend so much money to leverage people. Now we can leverage AI and spend less money for people, right? A lot of the things that you may need to hire other people to do certain things, now you can get it done with AI, right? For example, ChatGPT allows you to eliminate an assistant to a certain degree. Right? It's literally like Google, who's your assistant, and I could literally just have a conversation with it right here with ChatGPT, and I could learn whatever it is that I want to learn. I could research anything through ChatGPT. I don't have to wait for someone to go research on Google and then come back. No, it's literally instant, right? So that's an example of leveraging. So what you need to do is figure out a way to leverage so that, or figure out leveraging activities or things that you can leverage so that you're not trading time for that money, right? When I was driving taxi, I had to be there physically. I had to pick somebody up. I had to drop them off. I had to collect the cash, right? That's just me being tied down to it. Without me, I could not have earned that money. But now, as I went through the affiliate marketing, I was leveraging ads, and I was leveraging systems. I was leveraging a simple one-page site. And regardless of me being there or not, regardless of me clicking on that or not, regardless of me paying attention to it or not, once the system is optimized, I'm generating thousands of dollars per day because of me creating a system. It's the same thing with Airbnb, right? With Airbnb, it takes me about 2 to 3 weeks to set up a property, to place the systems that are needed for that property to start earning and generating positive cash flow. And then all I have to do from there is just manage it 20 minutes a day. Now I'm no longer trading my time for that money. I don't have to be in that location. I don't have to be there physically to let somebody come into the apartment. I don't have to be there physically to help somebody check out. People can check in by themselves. People can check out by themselves because of the systems I've put in place. And the apartment gets cleaned whether I'm there or not, whether I'm sleeping, whether I'm awake. It just happens systematically because I'm leveraging systems, I'm leveraging people, and also I'm leveraging like just money that I'm making with these systems, right? So for example, with Airbnb, once I get a property, 2 to 3 weeks, I set it up, right? I do the initial work of setting up the system. After that, the system starts generating results, right? It's like planting a seed in the ground, right? After you plant it, you nurture whatever, then it grows. And now it's not as much effort to manage that tree as it once was when you were planting the seed. Does that make sense? So that's what happens, right? With Airbnb, we set it up, and then people just come in, and then the system just goes and goes and goes, and it just runs on autopilot. All I have to do, and I could also leverage this and outsource this as well, but right now, it only takes me 20 minutes a day, so I don't need to do that, right? It's good that I still have that 20 minutes a day to manage this business, so I can stay on top of it, and if I want to grow, then I'll grow it, right? So that's how I've been able to do these things, because I've detached my physical self to earn money. I'm not having to be, so I've detached myself to a specific location. I've detached myself to time, right, for me to earn money. It's not like I'm clocking in for a certain time. I create my own hours. I decide to go wherever I want. Whatever I want to do, right? Of course, I do have to still maintain certain things, but I am in control, and that's why I'm able to do these certain things. So my advice to you is, if you want to have more freedom, you have to start thinking of ways of thinking of things, or thinking of business models, or thinking of ways to earn money that allows you to detach yourself from the location, right? Too many people, right now it's easier now because of remote work, right? Everybody's out, but you're still attached to the time, right? Maybe you got location freedom because you have remote work, but now you don't have time freedom because you have to clock in at a certain time. So even if you travel somewhere, you still have to operate in certain hours, okay? And if let's say you have something emergency, or you have to do something, or you want to do something comes up, like for me personally, like, my grandfather passed away, I didn't have to ask anybody for off or whatever. I just booked the flight, booked everybody's flight, got on the plane, got there, and literally, like, I just stopped. I didn't work for like 4 to 6 weeks, like, at all. And I was able to do that because of the systems that I've put in place. And that's what you want to think about, and that's how you will be able to do it. And now, alhamdulillah, I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm considering, where am I going to go next? Like, am I going to go to Malaysia? Am I going to go to Oman? Am I going to go to Bali? Am I going to go to Lombok? Am I going to go to Saudi? Wherever I go, I know I'm going to stay there at least for 2 weeks. If it's Saudi, I might stay there for a month or two. I'm even considering going to Yemen and studying. So, like, I have this luxury. I'm able to think about how I'm going to go. And, like, it's a different problem to have. Like, where am I going to be next? Versus, I'm stuck here, I can't even go anywhere, right? So there's a completely different thing. So I know this video is kind of all over the place. I just wanted to record this to maybe inspire you. If you have a dream, and if you want to be a digital nomad, if you want to have that freedom, if you like the idea, I had that goal, I had that dream, and now it's just a reality. And I'm like, okay, what's next, right? I'm just trying to level up even further now, right? I spent time in Bangladesh, and over there, I have my family. I have a lot of people I grew up with, and that could have been me. They could have been in my position. I could have been in that position, and so I need to be grateful for my opportunity, and you need to be grateful for your opportunity. The fact that you're able to watch this video, you have an opportunity that somebody else doesn't have, and the fact that you're able to understand English, you have an opportunity that someone else doesn't have, and the fact that you're even considering this as a possibility of living a life without, with location freedom, with time freedom, with financial freedom, you have an opportunity that other people don't have. And so I always have this belief that if you're capable, then you should be doing it. If you're capable, if you have the skill set and you have the opportunity, then it's ingratitude to not go pursue it. And so if we're capable of achieving a goal, and if we have the skill set to achieve that goal, and if we have the opportunity to achieve that goal, if we don't do it, then we're showing ingratitude for being given that chance and that opportunity. So I hope you take advantage of that opportunity, and I hope you go pursue it, and I hope you don't give up, because that's one of the things that really helped me, right? I found a goal, I found a system, I took massive action, I stayed laser focused, and I never gave up until I achieved that goal. And right now, currently, just to tell you, like I mentioned, I did multiple 6 figures per month. I've generated multiple 7 figures using these systems over the past few years. And now, and that's me. I didn't even try. Honestly, most of the year, I slacked off. I was just doing whatever because I had so much freedom, and then I just locked in for a few months, made bulk of my money, and then I just slacked off again. That's what I did. But now I realize I need to get it to the next level. And so right now, I'm going to be going ahead and building a business, because once you start earning these money and you start doing the same thing over and over and just money coming in, you start to think. And okay, what do I really want to do with my life? And I have certain goals now, different types of goals. It's not the same goals as I had before, just to make money so I can travel. Now I have deeper, meaningful goals that are tied back to how I started as well. So, I'll be sharing with you how I'm taking my next business to $100,000 a month, and keep it consistent there as well. So I'll be sharing that with you on this channel. So if you like that type of content, if you like the content around self-development, Islamic development, which is really personal development as well, about wealth generation, make money online, passive income, systems that generate passive income regardless of your time, so you can have location, financial, and time freedom as well. And if you just like being intense, right, and you like travel and you like nomad, that's what I'm about. So if you like that kind of stuff and you like staying motivated, then subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know I could definitely do much better on this YouTube thing if I lock in. I know that for a fact, but hopefully we will. Okay, let me know in the comments what you think, what you want me to talk more about, and I'll be sharing that with you in the coming days. Again, right now I'm in Thailand. Next, I don't know where I'm going to be next. You know what's crazy is I was staying in a nice hotel at the IHG. It's IHG. I don't know, but it was a nice hotel, right? It was like over here, it was like $160 a night, which is a lot for Thailand, right? Paying $160 a night is a lot for. It's even a lot for in the US sometimes, right? So paying that over here is a lot, and so I was like, I like the comfort, I like the cleanliness, I like coming into a nice place, I like the modern, clean areas, all right? You know, like if you're making money, you should be able to spend it on yourself for nice living, and I like my peace. But the problem was it was surrounding like the party area, and like nighttime there's this music outside, and it just wasn't a good environment for me, for spirituality and all these kind of things. So I had to move out, and now I'm in a different area, literally within like a block and a half. There's like 3 mosques. I hear the adhan when they make the adhan, and so it's better for me mentally, spiritually, and it keeps me away from temptation as well. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm just this apartment, this hotel is like $30 a night, $32 a night, or something like that. It's cool. It's nice. It's clean. They're very accommodating as well. So I'm here. And what I do is I just extend every day. Like they tell me, hey, you can check out today. No. Do you have available? Like, yeah, all right, give me one more day. Because like I'm just like, all right, I might move somewhere else. I'll stay in a hotel. If I don't like it, I'll move to the next one. I don't really care. And that's it's just a fun life, right? You don't know where you're gonna be next, and it's exciting. So, anyways, hope you if you want to learn some of these things, if you want to learn about affiliate marketing. I've helped many of my students earn over 7 figures. One of my students, Marshall, past students, I don't take 100% of the credit, but I do take a lot of the credit for him to get started as well. Well, he has given me credit, but he has generated over 7 figures. He became Platinum Plus, generated over 7 figures, $1 million in a year through affiliate marketing. I also have a good friend of mine, Fima. I also have another friend of mine, Jake. I also have another friend of mine, Jay, and many others who have been able to leverage affiliate marketing and paid ads to generate hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, a year with it as well. So if you want to learn that, I could help you with that. If you want to learn how to do it, Airbnb, I could help you with that. The biggest thing is if you want to achieve some kind of freedom online, or so you create a system so where you can do whatever you want and travel and just be free, at least, so that you can start thinking better on what you really want to do, then hit me in the DMs on Instagram. I'm most active there, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.